Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate the feedback. I checked right now, we're actually 2 hours away from our meeting our goal.
Oh, really?
2 watch hours.
Yo!
So we're about to
this!
Okay, then I'm fresh. That's that teddy fish, he got it on, cause he fresh. That's that teddy fish, I got it on, cause I'm fresh. Okay. That's that teddy fish, we got it on, okay. Fresh. Okay. That's that teddy fish, okay. I woke up in the morning feeling like a million pesos.
Check. 1 2 1 2, ladies and gentlemen. What it is, what it do, what it be.
Another day, another pod.
Another day in paradise, guys. Welcome to Above the Multiverse podcast. Jeez. I am Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And we're here, dog. That's all. That's all. You know, another day in paradise.
Oh, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
Just real quick, I watched. Not watched. Obviously, I watch our episodes. But one of our episodes, somebody was in the comments was like, "Can you turn your mics up?"
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to listen to them or not. They're like, they said, "I love your podcast."
Check.
Can you turn your mics up?
You turn your freaking volume up in your headphones, bro. Get some new headphones, bro.
They love the. Hold on, let me see. Where is that? I gotta go to it because I was like, oh, that's love. They were showing love. Like it was like, yo, I love this podcast. I just came up to it and it was
My
like,
bad. Okay, never mind.
But I love. But
sorry for talking shit. I got carried away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think it's on our last one. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry guys. I love when we get feedback. I love because people are in there. They showing love. You know what I mean? Let me see. Okay, it wasn't this one. Maybe it was this one.
Yeah, that one had more views, so probably
this one. Hey guys, first time watching and keep up the good work. Please just turn up the mics, please.
Okay.
Please.
I mean,
shout out Natalie. We turn the mics up for you.
Mics are up.
Yeah.
Mics are up.
I just want to. You know what's crazy? I think Dre does it because I have such an animated, loud voice.
Yeah, Avery gets loud as fuck on here, so I have to turn down the shit so it doesn't pop. But
I think that's probably what it is. But hey, thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate the feedback. I checked right now. We're actually 2 hours away from our meeting our goal.
Oh, really?
2 watch hours.
Yo.
So we're about to
this.
So after this, yeah.
Because I feel like
after
it's
this
days.
episode,
You said it's days, right?
Yeah, I think it takes a couple days for it to get in.
Oh yeah, watch this, bro. We can get it.
So yeah, by this episode, when this episode comes out, most likely we'll be at our membership.
Actually, if we did it today, bro, subscribe. Do a subscription today.
Subscribe.
Just let's. I want to see how it works. I never.
So essentially, okay, this is what it is, right? So we're about to hit the tier of memberships. So mind you, we've been doing this podcast for 2 years now. We'll be at the point where we're getting membership. So you guys can become a member of our channel. You'll get exclusive perks, and which I have to decide what those are. I don't even know what kind of perks we can do. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Like we never had a thing like that. I know we can make like little stickers for the chat. We can do different things. But a big thing that's going to help is if you guys want to, right? Obviously, no, we're not forcing you to be a member, but if you want to, it definitely helps support because it will help our podcast grow and it will help us actually make some money off this podcast for the first time ever. So yeah, you can do like a $5 membership and then it's like a monthly membership. Like you pay $5 a month and you become a member of our podcast and help support us.
So we got to figure something out for people who do that.
Yeah. So there's so I know one thing that H3 does is they do like on Tuesdays they do like an exclusive member stream.
Okay.
Right. So like they do their regular episodes during the week, but then on Tuesdays they have an extra episode that's members only.
Okay.
You can also do like if we like let's say I think maybe like I want to do like different things like live streams and different stuff like that where we can do once we start growing even more, start doing some more live streams and stuff, and people can do they can do super chats on there, which is like where you donate. I remember how we were trying to like donate to
get them
do
to
the chat.
check out the okay.
So you could do like super chats. And you'll get exclusive stuff, but yeah, we'll figure all that out once we get there. But we're 2 hours away.
We both what you call it. So, I mean, I don't Twitch a lot, but if we have somebody that's willing to pay and wants to see us, I'm down to just figure out how to do the YouTube thing at my house where I do a video game, and you could do that too because we already do that on Twitch.
Yeah, we can figure out
if we have members, we could just cater to them.
We'll figure something out. I think a majority of the people will be willing just to be cool and just be a member of the podcast.
I think it's up to you guys. If you remember, come in the discourse. Let us know what you want to do.
Tell us what you want. Yeah, I think an extra episode would be cool. Maybe not an extra episode every week, but we can do
hot stuff. We already did the hot chip challenge though.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. We could do
no.
Well, not that.
That hot chip challenge sucks.
Maybe
bro.
not that one, but we can do some cool stuff like that where it's like members exclusive stuff, right? So we'll get there, but we're so close, guys. So thank you for that.
If we did it while this drops, please, I would, dude. Even if it's just one, I'm not forcing anybody, but even if it's just once, because like I said, we've been doing this a really long time, and I feel like all proceeds should go to Dre because he's done everything for our podcast. So
we'll figure it out.
Y'all, please.
But yeah, I mean, essentially, like we're very close to starting to make some money off this podcast, which would be awesome. So if you guys are down to be a member, be a member. I mean, it's a coffee a month, you know. That's one coffee.
I mean,
that's
honestly,
especially nowadays. That's like a burrito from Taco Bell. Burritos are $7 at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
you only have to pay $5.
And I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like if you guys gave that money to us, I feel like Dre wouldn't put it towards anything here. We just go watch movies and
I mean, it's most likely gonna be like go to our
because we have a lot of movies coming up, man.
Yeah,
which I feel like we should talk about, but I know you want to talk about some other stuff first. Because I really want to get into because we're not. So real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes, Dre is not going to be here tomorrow and Friday, which is a big day for the Above the Multiverse.
Yes, I know.
Podcast.
This is the first time that I think we're missing
since
something.
Black Panther.
Yeah,
since a big movie like Black Panther, Black Panther 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
This weekend we have to go see Thunderbolts, and we have to close our mouths, until
we see each other again to do the podcast.
So you know what I mean? So because we gotta and I think it's crazy. Because we haven't done that in a minute, a real long time.
So Thunderbolts is okay. You guys know, if you guys have been following our podcast, if you guys don't know our podcast, whatever. Welcome to the Above the Multiverse podcast,
yes.
Right? The reason we started this podcast is because of Marvel movies, right? We went to go see Black Panther 2. As soon as we watched it, we came back, we did a review, a podcast episode. That was our first episode. And every single Marvel movie that has come out, we go see it literally the first showing. Not the first, not the day of, like when most people go see it on Friday. We see it on Thursday at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock when it comes out, the first showing. We come back, we do a podcast, we talk about the movie that we just watched, do a review, and then we put it out, try to get it out before anybody else does, so that we have like one of the first reviews.
Yeah.
Right. Now, we've been doing that for 2 years now.
Yeah.
This is the first time. I'm going to a wedding in Arizona. I leave on Friday, and I work all day tomorrow on Thursday, so I can't go see the movie right now because... but Avery, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna see it.
I think Avery will be able to see it. You're gonna go see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
Fuck, dude, I want to see it so bad.
I might go see it with Maddie, low key.
Yeah,
because we're gonna do that music thing, and I'm gonna just be like, hey, dude, because after that, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna just be like, you want to?
So this is what I will say about Thunderbolts, because next week we'll have the review for Thunderbolts up. Our next episode will be like our Thunderbolts review. But so far, it's the highest rated Marvel movie since Black Panther.
You know what I think? I mean, are we doing predictions?
Yeah,
I honestly think that they're gonna answer a lot of questions.
I think,
and
so
they're not showing that like in the trailer. I feel like because the
trailer seemed very basic.
Yeah, you sent me the Soups dude.
Yeah,
and I mean I've seen the stuff he does, but a lot of comments says he hates on movies that don't tie in. So he was so hype about the movie review, and I'm hearing that when he gets hype about movies, because he's such a big review guy, he gets hype because it ties things together. So I think they do a pump fake of not tying what's happening, and I think this is gonna tie everything together. And one of the post credit scenes is gonna have Doom or something crazy, and it's gonna be a big.
Okay,
I feel like one of the post credit scenes is gonna be one of the biggest things.
Fucking hype right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, okay, yes, I think that they've been. I don't know if they've been pump faking this with the movie, but I mean, the one thing that I've noticed about a lot of these movies, I get super hyped about, right? Like for let's say, I hate to use this example, but like let's say like Quantumania, right?
Yeah.
Quantumania, I was hyped because I was like, this is gonna be sick, blah, blah, blah. And when we went to go see it, I still was hyped. There was a lot of things I didn't like about that movie, but there was a lot of things I did like about that movie. But it got bad reviews, right?
Yeah.
It got bad reviews. People hated it.
Yeah,
and I was just like, fuck.
I liked it,
and I think there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype going into that movie. I feel like when we don't expect it, when we're not expecting a lot, right? Like for example, we went to go see Sinners. I think we had like kind of like low expectations for Sinners. We didn't have like big expectations, and it's
amazing.
Probably the best movie of the year for us, right?
Yeah.
So I think the same kind of things happening here, where it's like this is one of those movies where I'm kind of like I'm excited because it's a Marvel movie, but I'm not excited like to where I'm like, oh, we're getting Kang, or we're getting Doom, or this is Fantastic Four, or this is like these big characters. It's a lot of characters I don't really care about, but I feel like that because of that, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I am super hyped to see Sentry. I think Sentry's gonna be
super. That's the one that's doing the dust thing, right?
The shadow thing.
Yeah.
So Sentry, he's
is that Bob, the dude that they were? Okay.
So in the comics, he's like Marvel's Superman.
Okay.
He's like Superman basically, but he has like a dark alter ego, which is the Void, and that's like the fucking scary ass like evil version of he's basically, I think he has like multiple personality, like splits personality thing where he's like good and normal, and then he turns into this fucking demon ass monster killer psycho that and is able to like send people to, I think he sends them to a fucking like either the Shadowverse or fucking I don't know, the Void. I'm thinking maybe the Void. They'll probably do that for the tie-in.
Which
exactly.
Yeah, if it's the Void, man, there's a high possibility to do a lot of things.
Yeah, there could be a lot of things in the Void. We know what's in the Void. If you guys watch Deadpool and Wolverine, like there's a lot of things
there's a lot
in
of
the
things
Void.
that
So
they could,
who knows what's gonna happen? But I do think that, like you're saying, it's right. I think that they didn't show us a lot in the trailers. I think they showed us a lot in the trailer, but I hope that they didn't show us too much.
You know what's crazy? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna be real, bro. I feel like they only showed us a little bit of the I feel like that's probably the first, not even the first. I feel like that's the beginning of the film.
Yeah.
Like they all the Fontaine lady, whatever her name is, she gets them together. Oh yeah, let's go. Where were you at when they're in the building? They're in that same building. You know what I mean? That building, and then they go all the way up to the top, and that's when Sentry is doing the thing.
And like everything that they've shown in the trailer is all that one scene. Pretty much.
I honestly feel like that's probably just the first, like, oh, this is the problem with this Bob character or whatever, and he goes off the handle, and then unfortunately, I mean, I don't know, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I feel like that they're making it seem like, yo, these dudes is the only ones left. They're the only ones left, and then boom, pop out one of the big guys. I don't know who the big guy would be, but I feel like it's gonna be a major cameo. That's gonna
I think I don't know. I feel like the movie's gonna. I mean, well, one, all the reviews that I've seen so far, because it's been right now. I think they always have like these embargoes basically where it's like you can do a review but you can't reveal anything until the movie comes out.
Okay.
So they can do like non-spoiler reviews. Like they do these different things where they're allowed to review things but they can't say anything about it. But all the reviews I've seen so far, people love it.
Mm-hmm.
People love it, and it's already the second highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes for Marvel.
Sinners.
For Marvel.
For Marvel.
It'd be for Marvel.
I thought you meant right now.
No.
Because Sinners is like.
Well, yeah, Sinners is fucking going crazy, but but so far it's like one of the highest rated Marvel movies. People are loving it, and I heard that the end credit scene is one of the most important end credit scenes that they've shown in years.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like
So I think, and like I said, like you said, that Soups dude, he was super hype on it. Like, there's a lot of people that are really hyped on this movie, so I have high hopes, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
We'll see what happens, but
can't wait to see it tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to see it in Tucson, maybe. Hopefully, I really hope I'm able to see it.
When do you guys get there?
We get there, so we're gonna get there Friday, and then Friday night we're watching. So there's a bunch of boxing fights this weekend. So okay. I know on Friday night we're going to my friend Julian's house to go watch the fight, or to watch the fights. Ryan Garcia, and then Devin Haney's fighting that night. And so we're gonna talk about boxing a little bit too, in a little bit, because the boxing is fucking crazy right now. But there's some big fights that night. So I know Friday I'm gonna get into Tucson like around 3. We're gonna go to Julian's house, watch the fights. Saturday's the wedding. Sunday I don't know what we're doing, so maybe Sunday I go see it. Hopefully I can go see it on Sunday.
And then
Monday I come back. and then Tuesday I work, Thursday I work, or Wednesday, Thursday I work. But we can figure out a time to do the podcast afterwards. But I'm gonna go see it regardless. If I don't see it in Tucson, as soon as I come back, I'm gonna see it.
I should just like, you should let me know what time you get to your house. I should just pull up. As soon as
I mean, as soon as we, I'll figure it out.
Because you know, I mean, I don't care. I don't mind if we wait, but I feel like if we want to catch the hype, we need to put it out at least.
We'll figure it out. But we'll figure it. Yeah, I gotta see how this weekend goes. But yeah, man, I'm excited regardless. I think here's the thing. I'm not super hype for the movie per se. Like I don't feel like how I felt about other movies that were coming out, where I'm like, I can't wait for this fucking movie to come out. I can't wait to go see it. I don't feel that way. But after seeing everyone's reviews and after seeing everyone talk about it, I'm kind of like more same. Like I'm like, oh shit, this might actually be one of them ones, you know? So I'm excited in that sense, but I'm still kind of like on the fence. I
was already like hyped because Florence Pugh. I just wanted to watch her the whole movie. But then you sent me that
Florence Pugh or Haley Steinfeld?
Florence Pugh every day.
Oh,
every
really?
Day of the week. Yeah, every day of the week.
Even if Haley Steinfeld in Sinners.
Nah, Florence Pugh, man. Damn. Florence Pugh and Oppenheimer.
Oh
yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, I was excited to see it for Florence Pugh, and you know I like Bucky too, so
yeah, I think those are my two favorite.
I think it would be fun. Red Guardian is fun. Like I think it would have been fun, but then like I said, you send me the Soups thing, and I hear the discourse with his videos and how people perceive him liking movies, and it's always
tie-ins and cameos.
Yeah, it's always a tie-in. Like he hates on movies because they don't tie in,
which is what we do too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate, like, cause it's.
We don't hate, but like it's definitely like one of those things though where we're like, we wish like the movie was great, but we wish it would have tied in. We wish it would have connected more, right? So
let me not hate. Yeah, you're right.
Because I think we're the same way when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, so
because that's our biggest complaint that we've had about Marvel.
Yeah,
is that these last few movies, nothing's tying together, and we're like, dude, you guys are leaving a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of things open ended, and like we need answers, especially with the next two movies after this are just fucking Fantastic Four and the Doomsday. Like we're not, there's not a bunch of things where we have. Like,
not even TV shows, huh?
No, like there's nothing. So like I don't know what's going on. So
damn, which is crazy
this
because
has to answer a lot of it.
Because right after this, Fantastic Four happens.
Yep.
And then we have a year until Doomsday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know if there's any TV shows.
Wow, that's crazy.
So so they haven't said anything about any Marvel TV shows, so I don't know. But also like if you're thinking about back when the first saga of Marvel stuff happened, we had Infinity War, and then we had
to wait a year.
We had to wait, but I think there was Captain Marvel in between there, or maybe Captain Marvel was
Black Widow. I think
that was after Endgame.
Oh yeah, it was yes.
It was Infinity War, then it was Captain Marvel, then it was Endgame. Because remember at the end at the end of Infinity War.
Why would they do that?
Well, because at the end of Infinity War, remember Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury, he gets the pager and he looks and he does it, and then people are like, "What is that?" That was the end credit scene, and then it was Captain Marvel, which explained it. Then she was in Endgame. Right. So
I get it, but I would be honest. I rock with Captain Marvel.
So maybe there'll be another thing like that.
But when you think about Infinity War and how it ended, it's like the next thing. Like I mean, I think we were hype about the situation of having another Marvel project, but if in hindsight, a major threat just happened. We just lost people in Infinity War, and you give us Captain Marvel, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like
I remember Captain Marvel took place in the 90s, so it was like back in the day.
I feel like I'd have been pissed, but I think we weren't pissed because it took us back. But even then, like it's like damn.
I like Captain Marvel. I thought it was good.
No, I did. No, I did too. I did too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like what happened? Like we just lost. Like I know. Everybody just lost, and like oh shoot. Like
and then here's Captain Marvel.
Like I mean, like imagine Endgame happening.
Yeah.
Endgame finishes and like they didn't do Spider-Man. They did Miss Marvel. Like we would have been pissed.
Yeah.
Like bro, how you gonna end Iron Man? Like and then you know what I mean. So I think that was a beautiful thing for them to put Spider-Man because Iron Man died. But anyways, whatever. I like the movie. I'm not hating on the movie. I'm just saying that like if you think back to it, it's like why. They should have made it a TV show. Or something.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we'll see what happens. But I mean, it seems like we're at the crescendo of everything. Like I feel like I know Fantastic Four is gonna be insane. I know Doomsday is gonna be insane, and then Secret Wars after that. But you know, it's like we'll see what happens. But So far, so good.
I think
Thunderbolts is gonna be good. We'll see. Next week we might be different, but
I do think Marvel's gonna hit it out of the park with this one and Fantastic Four, because I just realized what's Fantastic Four's competition.
Superman.
Bro, so I feel like Kevin Feige to have the confidence to put that on the same, because I'm not, you know what I mean, I'm not a big Superman fan, but that's just me, you know, loving Marvel. But Superman is so beloved by so many people. So for Kevin Feige and the Marvel production team, whatever, to say like, nah, nigga, we still them guys. I feel like Fantastic Four has to be amazing.
Oh, well, Kevin Feige has been obsessed with Fantastic Four, like that. That's the one movie. Even all these movies that have been coming out and all this stuff that they've been promoting and everything. He's always been like just wait till Fantastic Four. Wait till he's been hyping Fantastic Four for a long time. I think that's the movie he's most excited about, and Kevin Feige is like the man, right? So I think if he's excited about it, it must mean something big. Also, spoiler alert for Last of Us Season 2. If you guys want to hear, get out of here. But with Joel dying, Pedro Pascal dying, I think that's like people are really that was big. I think I knew it was big, but I didn't realize until like I had like casual people who don't really watch TV and movies like how we do. Like come to me like, oh, did you watch Last of Us? And I'm like, hell yeah, I watched Last of Us. You watched Last of Us? I don't know. I didn't know you watched it. You know, like one of my managers at another manager at my work, he was like he's like, oh yeah, man, like Last of Us is really good. Did you watch it? And I'm like, bro, yeah, of course I watched it. Are you kidding me? You're late. You know, you're late to this.
Basically, you telling me you don't watch our podcast.
Yeah, well, he definitely doesn't watch our podcast, so I can talk all the shit I want. But yeah, like I think with Joel dying, Pedro Pascal's kind of on fire right now, and like you know, that's gonna be the movie that he's in. That's his next big project, and people love Pedro.
People love. I think that. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm thinking about the Marvel aspect, but I forgot he is a star.
Oh yeah,
a crazy star. That's gonna be a big movie.
And the guy who plays the Thing is the guy from The Bear.
I never watched that, but I know how important that is. And then the other kid, the Johnny, he's big in Stranger Things.
Oh too. Yeah.
So he got the kids, like you know what I mean. So I think it's a phenomenal cast.
It's gonna be dope.
And on top of that, the crazy thing too, and I feel like we getting pump faked again is I think what's his name's in that movie.
Who?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah.
I think he's in that movie.
I mean, you can't have Fantastic Four without Dr. Doom.
I think he's in
If
that
he's
movie.
not in it, I think he's definitely in the post-credit scene for sure.
Yeah, and then they have the
and it seems like Silver Surfer, Galactus. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's gonna be some good stuff. Marvel's finally cooking. We'll see what feel like.
We've been here though.
Yeah, I mean we've been. Come on. I mean, take a look around, people.
We've been here. But we've been here on the yo. I just want to tell everybody. I just want to tell everybody, bro. We sat through Secret Invasion, bro. Yeah. It was so good the first episode, and then all other 7 was.
No, I think it was like halfway through the season where I was like, oh fuck, this isn't gonna get anywhere.
You think so? Okay, all right. Well,
because I was so hyped going towards the end.
We sat through Secret Invasion, man. We sat through freaking.
I think
Miss Marvel. He likes Miss Marvel. I thought Miss Marvel was a little. You know what I mean? It was okay.
In hindsight,
we sat through these productions, bro.
Yeah.
And now we here. Now everybody going to. I feel like everybody really gonna jump on the train. Fantastic Four.
That's fine because we got our membership, so people can people can join back into the podcast when Marvel's back hot again, right?
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that, and I think July's gonna. I mean, we're so close to July, and July is the month for movies. So I think that's gonna be sick. I can't wait for summer, dude. I'm so fucking hyped. Like I feel like we just gotta make it through this month, and then we're in summer, and summer's about to be popping. It's gonna be hot. The beach is gonna be nice. Oh, I mean, I'm going to. So like, this is like on a little side topic. I think we're done with the Marvel stuff, but so this weekend I'm going to Arizona for the wedding.
Yeah.
Next weekend, me and my girl Kat. We got tickets for Wango Tango.
What's that?
Which is it's like a big concert. I mean, I guess if you grew up in California, people know about Wango Tango. It's been a thing for a long time. I'm
Las Vegas.
I'm from Arizona, so. But apparently Wango Tango was like a thing back in the day. It was like big, but like because I told someone someone from California. I told them I was going to Wango Tango, and they're like, "Damn, they're still doing that." And I was like, "I guess I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was a thing."
What is it?
It's a concert. But
who's the?
This year, it's in Huntington Beach on the beach, which is sick. Because I'm like, It's down the street, dog.
Like on the pier or something?
I don't know. I think it's in the sand. I don't know.
Oh, I mean,
I think they're gonna build a stage on the sand.
I remember how surf.
Did you go with us when we went to
Surf US Open?
Did you go? Oh, did you go with us when we saw Sublime on the beach?
No, but I went the day before and we just walked the beach.
Yeah, so you know, like they build stages and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So it's gonna be like a concert on the beach, but it's Doja Cat.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang, yeah, Cat for sure. Just love that, yeah.
Megan Trainor, which I like Megan Trainor.
What song did she do?
All About That Bass. But she has a lot of songs. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Okay, yeah.
That she's really good. I like her. Megan Trainor. But the reason we're going is for Cat's Eye, which is a K-pop group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why we bought it. We're like, oh, Cat's Eye's gonna be there because.
Dang, Cat wasn't overhyped by Doja Cat. Her name's Doja Cat.
Yeah, I know. she does love Doja Cat. We both love Doja Cat, but I think we were more excited about Cat's Eye because Cat's Eye is dope. We really like Cat's Eye.
Is it just one day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's Doja Cat, Cat's Eye. Oh, Gwen Stefani, which would be sick too, because especially after watching the Pharrell movie, I'm hyped for Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
And then Cat's Eye and David Guetta. Shout out to his family. You never seen that? Or when he's like, oh, we just lost George Floyd, so shout out to his family, and then he drops the beat. Anyways.
What song is he big for?
He's like a DJ producer.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
But he definitely has songs that you know.
That's cool though. Let's go.
So that's next weekend. So I'm hyped. So summer's about to pop. That's like the beginning of my summer, and then we're at the beach every weekend, dog. So I'm excited for that. But yes. So we got movies coming up. We got that. Last of Us was the big thing that happened this week. It was more of a filler episode.
It was definitely a big filler episode.
This is funny because my girl was saying that she's like, oh, like I don't even really want to watch this episode because I feel like it's gonna be a filler. It's gonna be a filler, and I'm like, it's not gonna be a filler. Like Joel just died,
absolutely,
and then it was a filler.
Yeah, the biggest. But I feel like that was probably the biggest filler episode of Last of Us of all time. But I feel like I know why they did that. Because last one was so heavy.
Yeah, last one was super heavy, and then I think the next one is gonna be really fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
like, I mean, I get it, and it was good. I mean,
it was
like a cool episode. It wasn't like terrible. It just was like I think the episode before was so heavy.
Yeah.
But you know what I want to say though. Man, I'm not gonna cap, bro. I was super emotional
during this episode.
Yes, I got super emotional from dude. And
after seeing like
I don't know what it is, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Everybody that talks about girl, what's her name? Bella Ramsey. Bella Ramsey, yeah, dude. Listen, man.
She's a great actress.
She is a beast, bro. And on top, and that's why I'm so glad I didn't watch the freaking game because I feel like a lot of people are biased. Like I go into the comments and people are like, she's not like the girl in the game. It's like, bro, like she
kills it for me,
bro. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at what she's doing. And she's not even saying anything. I'm like kind of like emotional, like with her. You know what I'm saying? And
the opening scene when she's in the hospital and she wakes up and she screams.
Yeah,
I literally during that part I was like, oh shit,
yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
I felt something there. I was like, oh man, that was.
I feel her.
That was tough, dude.
I feel her when they're talking about going to get back with Tommy.
Yeah.
Like you could feel the weight. Like, and I love that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it was a filler episode, but it was cool to me because it gave me their emotion. Like, oh, how did they feel? Especially Tommy. Tommy gave me some emotion too, and I was like, dang, these like the acting's so good.
Yeah, I know.
So shout out to them. I know it's a filler episode, but I really enjoyed this episode because, like I said, it was very emotional.
I think it's cool too, like the way that she like they had to put it up for a vote to go like kill the people, and then the guy who was like who called her the guy who was like bigot towards her like ended up being like the guy who stood up and was like, we gotta go fucking kill these people. You know, if we don't kill them, like what is that, like they're gonna just come back and think that they could just get us anytime. Like we have to go and show strength. And so that was cool, and he ended up helping her out and stuff, so that was cool. It was good. I kept telling Kat the whole episode, I was like, dude, when is Ellie gonna get some, dude? So, like, I was like, make out already, dog. Like, when they were in the tent, I'm like, they're about to fuck right now. Like, it's over, dude. It's over. And then Kat was like, shut up. But I was like, dude, they gotta smash.
Yeah, I think Ellie's gonna get her girl.
Oh yeah, she will.
But yeah, man. Honestly, it was
those whistle people were cool too. The little like that little, it was like a little side scene, but. The people who were walking in the forest and like whistling to each other.
Oh yeah.
And to communicate, like they would communicate through the whistling, and then like they run, and then the daughter when he's like hide, run, and they like hide in the bushes, and she's like, what is it, Dad? Is it demons? He's like, no, wolves. And I was like, because they're the WLFs or whatever. It's like, the Washington
which is crazy
Liberation.
too, because
Something.
I mean, it is setting up a lot. Because I'm thinking in my head when I'm watching this episode and seeing the what?
No, I was good. Keep on.
When I see the what are they called?
The wolves, like
No,
the
no,
Washington
the
fireflies. Or,
no, the guy with his kid. What are they called?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm seeing them, and they kind of seem. They don't seem violent. They don't seem like they. You know what I mean? They're
like a religious cult.
Yeah, they're like actually hid. You know what I mean? So I feel like they weren't about drama really. They had the hammers, but to protect themselves. But even then, they hid. So for them to get maliciously killed like that, and they killed the kid. It's like,
too.
I was like, oh shoot, the wolves are crazy. But then
they didn't get killed by zombies. They got killed by people. Which is crazy.
And they got So I mean, this makes me like, I know we talked about like both sides of the coin as far as the wolves go, but like that right there, if it was them, because there's a possibility that it could have not been them. But if it were them, I'm like, yo,
I'm pretty sure it was them.
Done, I'm not on their side. Like, she's not justified. Yeah, hell yeah, Joel, kill her dad, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I'm interested
I'm excited
to see
for that
because also because, bro, it's just Ellie and the girl.
Yeah,
that army is huge, bro.
So that was crazy. At the end of that episode when they showed the army, and I was like, oh fuck, they have a lot of people, and they're like militant, and they have guns and body armor, and they're fucking. They seem very legit. Now, what I was excited about, we haven't even got to it yet. Well, this is what I'm excited about.
The game?
Because, I don't know the game that much. I purposely have avoided everything from the game. I never played the second one. I only played the first one. So I've been avoiding stuff. But I know one thing is that, one, we are barely getting introduced to the wolves, and I feel like they're a huge player. But the leader of the wolves is Jeffrey Wright. Which is
sick actor.
Sick actor.
He's a dope actor.
I love this guy. So
he's gonna make us hate him.
I know.
He's gonna make us hate him.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we haven't even got to that yet. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's gonna be a huge part of this show.
For people that don't know, Jeffrey Wright he's the Watcher.
He's the Watcher.
In what is it called? What If? And he's also
a main character in Westworld. Yeah,
and he's he's a really good actor.
Really good actor.
So I feel like he'll if he's evil, he's gonna play that. We are gonna be on here talking like F this nigga, bro.
Yeah, I love you now, Jeffrey Wright, but in a few weeks I'm gonna hate you, dog. I already know it, but I'm excited because I feel like he's gonna play a crazy role.
I seen him in the trailer, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
As soon as I saw, because I was like, okay, we're getting to Seattle, we're getting to the wolves. Like, I want to see what their army looks like. The trailer for next episode looks fucking insane. Like, everything in the episode looks fucking crazy. It looks like super high intensity and stuff. But I kept thinking, I'm like, dude, we haven't even got to Jeffrey Wright yet. Like, I know he's gonna be a main character in the season. So like, we haven't even got there yet. So
you don't pay that. You gotta pay that man his bucks.
Oh yeah.
Also, real quick, man.
Live action watcher. I'm trying to get live action watcher.
He gotta come in later though. There's no way to come in.
Him and Pedro Pascal are both maybe in Fantastic Four.
Nah, I feel like he'd come in a big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I heard that
because Secret Wars is like off. I heard that
Peggy.
Right?
I heard the girl that plays Peggy Carter is gonna be in Secret Wars or in Doomsday.
Ooh.
And if they tie in stuff from What If, we might get a live action.
All right. Hey, I'm here for it.
We're early right now, but I'm telling you, maybe by the end of the year, we're gonna be talking about Jeffrey Wright as like the guy. Like, we're gonna be like, damn, he was the live action watcher. He was in What If and The Last of Us. I think Jeffrey Wright's about to have a year.
He's already solidified in my eyes, honestly. Like,
yeah, but I think he's gonna have like a big year after this. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But super excited for Last of Us. Even though this episode wasn't the best episode, it was still pretty cool. And at the end, when they show the army of the wolves, I was like, okay, this is fun. Yeah. It's on. Yeah. It's one of those things where like House of Dragons. Like, remember, like at the end of House of Dragons, we were kind of like, fuck, this sucks. But I know that next season is gonna be fucking crazy. That's how I feel with this episode. I'm like, okay, this was cool. Like, they set up a lot of stuff, but next episode is gonna be insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's too because it's unpredictable. I have no idea what Ellie's trying to plan on doing. Like, what are you gonna do? Just go in there and kill?
Yeah, that's also kind of stupid. Like, you can't just go in there.
I have no idea. Like, is she gonna ask for? She gonna pull up on Jeffrey Wright and be like, "Yo, I need that ones with Abby. Like, me and her got to fight." You know what I mean?
She's got to kill all of them. If I'm her,
Ellie can't do that though. Like
she's a badass.
She is, but bro, they're militant, and it's like it looks like 1,000 of them.
Strategy, dude. Take them off one by one.
I mean,
you gotta start killing them all.
But I mean, we'll see. I think that's the beauty of Last of Us for me, because it's not predictable.
It's like 300. Have you seen 300?
I have no idea what.
Remember 300, the movie?
I never watched 300.
You never watched? Oh my god. Okay, please watch 300.
All I know. This is Sparta.
Oh my god, please watch 300.
And
it's
he
fucking
kicks
amazing.
him off of the.
That's one of the first movies.
I
think it's one of the first movies that I made Kat watch. Like
what
when we first started dating.
What did he kick him off of? Like a hole?
Like a hole. Yeah, they have a hole in the city.
That's the only thing I know.
You gotta watch it. But basically, the whole thing is that they're fighting like this big giant army. I think it's the Persian army, and there's only 300 Spartans. But the way that they make it fair is they're smart. The Spartans are smart. They go to this area where it's like a funnel, almost like a mountain, where like the big army has to go through this funnel to get to them, and so they're like set up at the army. So even though their army is huge, you're only able to fight a little bit at a time. Okay. So they're just like taking out their army a little bit at a time, and it's so sick, dude. You have to watch it. It's so fucking good. Anyways, 300 is a classic.
Sparta.
But yeah, you should definitely watch 300 if you haven't watched it before. But yeah, I think if she strategizes right, she'll be able to take them out. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got that. Now, this past weekend, I witnessed possibly, maybe more than possibly, maybe for certain, the greatest boxing match I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And before the podcast started, I literally made Avery sit and watch like all the stuff that I watched about the boxing match, and I made him watch the full thing. But essentially, this weekend, I don't know if you guys watched it. I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't boxing fans. Boxing is on fire right now, so if you guys want to get into boxing, it's a great time to get into boxing.
Shout out to Turkey Alice Sheik, dog.
Yeah, Turkey.
I say his name right?
Yeah.
Turkey Alice Sheik, man.
Your Excellency.
We down to pull up. You know what I mean? We down to pull up on some.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Fights.
We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there.
Invite us to Dubai.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll get there.
It's in Dubai, right? I don't want to disrespect this thing.
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
But so this weekend they had one of the greatest fights I've ever seen in my life. Conor Benn versus Chris Eubanks Jr. And boy, oh boy, did it deliver, dude. This was fucking insane. I'm not going to give you guys a full breakdown. I already talked to Avery about all this stuff. But essentially, Chris Eubanks Sr. and Nigel Benn were championship boxers back in the day in the 90s. And they had one of the most epic fights in London. They're both UK guys, champions at the time. They fought 35 years ago, I think. 30 years ago or 35 years ago, whatever. They fought a long time ago.
Your cat.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Monkey's insane. He wants to come in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's annoying. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the mics, but he meows super fucking loud all the time. He cries like this. He's a baby. But Chris Eubanks Sr. and Nigel Benn fought 30 years ago. They hated each other. They had animosity. It was like this big thing, big rivalry back in the day. They fought each other, had one of the most epic fights for their first fight. Like one of the, before the lead up to this fight, I watched those old fights again, and I was like, damn, these were sick, dude. These fights were insane. They were just throwing at each other so hard, nonstop, just throwing everything they got at each other. Like I've never seen like boxing where they're just constantly just throwing like everything they got. That was the first fight, and Chris Eubanks Sr. won that first fight. Then they had a rematch, and it was a draw. And then they were supposed to have the trilogy fight.
Was it a true draw or?
Yeah, it was a true draw. Like
so
the second.
You felt.
Oh
like,
yeah,
okay,
I was like, this was fucking insane.
Okay,
like the first fight was crazy, and he ended up finishing him in the 10th round, right? And it was like, yeah, you saw it. You saw the TKO. It was like they stopped it, but I was like, I felt like they could have kept going.
The
like,
first one. Yeah,
the first one. Then the second one was just nonstop action, just throwing at each other, boom, 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 hitting each other. And then they're supposed to have a third fight, and it never happened. Fast forward 30 years later. Both of them have sons, and their sons are boxers, and their sons are really fucking good. One's undefeated, one's a champion. Like, they're fucking good. Now, they're in 2 different weight classes, but they hate each other because their dads hated each other, and they talk shit to each other because of their dads. And it was just like this thing where it's like their dads had this heated rivalry back in the day. Their sons are here, and now we're going to make them fight. So this was 2 years ago. They were supposed to fight each other. And they were talking mad shit. Like, they were talking shit to each other's dads. Like, the dads were talking shit to them. Like, it was a heated thing. Now, they were supposed to fight 2 years ago. Connor Benn, who is Nigel Benn's son, he tested positive for steroids before that fight. So the fight ended up being canceled. He said that he claimed that there was something tainted in his eggs, and so that's why he tested positive. But he was gone. I think he was suspended for like a year and a half, maybe. So he was gone. Whatever. The fight was kind of like whatever. Then his suspension ended. Fights back on. Turki Al-Sheikh, the guy we're talking about, Your Excellency, he put together this fight. Connor Benn versus Chris Eubanks Jr. The fight is supposed to happen. They get the right. Finally here. 2 months ago, they have a press conference. This is kind of where I started getting into it, like deeper. But they had that press conference and they were talking so much shit to each other. Like I was like, these guys hate each other. Like I've seen some, like you see press conferences where they like some people like talk shit. Like this reminded me of like Conor McGregor and Khabib. Like they hated each other, right? Yeah. Like they were getting in fights outside of the ring. The John Jones DC, where they like literally fought at the press conference, right? Yeah. Like they hate each other. Like the infamous clip of John Jones and DC talking shit when they thought the cameras were off to each other. Like that's one of the best moments ever. Yeah. It was like this. I was like, damn, dude, these guys hate each other. Like they really want to fight. And Chris Eubanks Jr. during the press conference 2 months ago, they had the face off, and because Connor Benn said that he tested positive, or because he blamed it on the eggs, freaking Chris Eubanks Jr. had eggs in his pocket during the face off and slapped him in the face with the eggs. And you saw his face when he got hit with the eggs. He was pissed, dude. Yeah. And then, mind you, if I already hate you and then you slap me in the face with eggs, I want to kill you. Yeah. Like it is over. I want to kill you. I already hated you. Then you slap me in the face with eggs. It's on. So this fight was like so much heat, so much stuff, and the big thing was like, is it gonna live up to the hype? And oh my god, did it deliver, dude. Yeah, it delivered so fucking much. They had the walkout. Like, this is a big part of it too, which was crazy, is that Chris Eubanks Sr. and Chris Eubanks Jr., they hadn't been talking. Like I don't know too deep on why they weren't talking or what happened. I think like they just kind of like butted heads, and like he ended up not training with his dad anymore. And so they hadn't talked in like years. And so during the whole press run for this fight, leading up to the fight, Chris Eubanks Sr. wasn't at any of the press conferences, at any of the stuff, and like obviously Nigel Benn and Connor Benn are there, and like they're talking shit to Chris Eubanks, and they're like, oh, where's your dad at? Like, you know, your dad doesn't want to be here. Like, he doesn't even like you. Like, your dad doesn't like you, and all this stuff. And then after the egg incident, his dad came out and was like, you're a disgrace. That's disgraceful, son. We would never do that. You know, blah blah, all this stuff. So I was like, damn, this sucks. I really want his dad to be at this fight, but I have a feeling he's not going to be there. Like, it's bad. Then comes fight night. The prelims are happening and stuff, and out of nowhere they show freaking Chris Eubanks Jr. get out of the car. He opens up the door. His dad's there. Chris Eubanks Sr. And the crowd fucking went crazy. Like the loudest pop I've ever heard at an event before. It was insane. So both dads are there. The sons are there. The fight's getting ready. They have this crazy ass walkouts with a freaking full orchestra, which was insane. And they end up having the fight, and it was insane. Literally nonstop, just throwing everything they got into their punches, dude. Like they were just swinging. I just made Avery watch the whole fight right now before we started the podcast, because I bought it on pay-per-view, which was awesome. It was only $25, which is fucking great. But one of the best fights I've ever seen. Literally just throwing everything they got into these punches all the way till the 12th round, dude. The 12th round was the craziest round, and they were literally fucking going at it.
They didn't stop.
They didn't stop, dude. Like I was just sitting there watching Avery's reaction, because I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy, right? Like it was insane.
Which is for me, I've never seen a match like that other than freaking Rocky or like a movie.
Yeah, it felt like a movie.
Yeah, like they were just throwing, and the fact that they kept getting hit and kept going.
Yeah, they were eating punches. They were neither one of them got knocked down. Like there were some moments where they got tied up and fell over or slipped or some stuff, but like neither one of them got knocked down. They were eating every punch. Chris Eubanks Jr. I think they were saying he had a broken jaw after the fight and he had to go to the hospital, but they just swung it out. And then what's craziest was, I think, like the 12th round was the craziest round. Like they were most fighters are tired by then. They're not really throwing like that. They were throwing everything they got nonstop, just swinging punches at each other at the last round. And it was fucking crazy, dude. Just hitting each other, catching each other too.
Yeah.
It's not like they're missing or like bad shots. Like they're connecting crazy shots, and neither one of them went down. It was insane,
crazy,
dude.
yeah.
So it was one of the best fights ever. Chris Eubanks Jr. ended up winning the fight, 116 to 112, and it was. I mean, I think he definitely won. But I want to see this rematch so bad. I can't wait for the rematch. And even I was telling Avery, we were watching it right now, and like after the fight, like they didn't even talk to each other. Like they still kind of, I feel like they still have the animosity towards each other. They didn't talk to each other. Their dads talked to each other. They talked to each other's dads. Like everyone was talking, but they did not even look at each other, dude. Like they did not. I'm pretty
sure that's great for the whatever promotion, because it's like, all right, let's keep this going. You know what I mean? Like, I got more money for you. Especially, I think.
And I can't wait for the next press conferences. I think it was. Like,
I think the thing is, like, I feel like that was cool. Like that doesn't happen in American boxing for some reason. I have no idea why.
And that's what sucks too, because that's what I was telling you. I think because this was like UK guys and like the story is like a UK story, a lot of people in the US don't really know about this unless you're a big boxing fan. So I don't think it really did well in America, or people were like talking about it in America like that. But this was huge. I mean, they sold out Tottenham Hotspur's stadium, which is like 70,000 people, and they had over 1 million pay-per-view buys just in the UK. And I'm over here and I bought it. So, you know what I mean? So, like, people, I'm sure there's a lot of people that bought it over here too. So, I don't know how much money they made off that fucking fight, but it was very successful for them. And it delivered. It was one of the best fights I've ever seen. And now we wait, and they already have a freaking rematch signed. So,
I'll be honest, man. I think I was gonna say that's gonna be a story, but it's Creed.
It's literally Rocky. A movie, dude. It felt, and even Ariel Helwani, I was watching Ariel Helwani. He was talking about it on the Monday after the fight, and he was like, "I really hope that they have documentary film cameras like following them, because this is a movie, dude. It's literally a movie." And if you guys. Like, I'm giving you guys the very bare minimum thing, but if you really look into it and watch it and, like, get all the stuff, like, leading up to it, especially if they come out with, like, a documentary that breaks it down easy for people, you'll see how amazing
I think the thing that got me, because I was like, I was there with you watching whatever, and you were telling me whatever, but I think that the thing that got me is the kid, when he was when he was like, yo, I want to fight, and he's like, no, like, you're not from the, like, so you're not from the trenches, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so
you're not from the trenches, bro.
After the fight happened, so... leading up to the fight, everything was crazy, and then after the fight happened, they found like some video footage of like Chris Eubanks Jr. when he was 13 years old talking to his dad, basically saying he wanted to box, and his dad was like, "I don't want you to box. Like, you're not gonna box. Like, no." And he was just telling him, like, you don't have it. Like you're not. He said you grew up in these four walls. You grew up protected, right? You grew up in a mansion. Basically, I have money. You grew up rich, and poor kids are the only ones who make it in boxing, are champions. Like middle class and high and upper class kids, they don't make it in. They're not champions because they don't have the toughness.
Which, if you think about it,
both of them.
No. I was gonna say, if you think about it, I don't know about what's his name, Conor Benn, but if you think about it, I think Eubanks needed that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if he was just like, oh, I just want to box, like it was a whatever.
Yeah.
But his dad saying no and like you can't do that is like. That, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, nigga, no, like I can.
And I think that's why they have like a lot of animosity towards each other and stuff too. And I think that like he didn't want his son to fight in this fight because he knew that it was kind of like they were kind of like fucking with him, right? They're making him cut weight a bunch to get down. They had the rehydration clause where he wasn't able to rehydrate all the way, so it was kind of unsafe for him. Like we're teetering on the edge of like it not being safe.
Bro,
right?
This is a literal Creed. This is Creed. If what's the name? Apollo beat Rocky.
Yeah.
Or no, because Rocky and Apollo fought, and Rocky was good. This is Creed if Apollo beat Mr. T.
Yeah.
This is literally Creed if Apollo beat Mr. T. Because if Apollo beats Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
If he beats Drago, if he beats Drago and wins, and he's the greatest of all time.
What, Creed 2
if Apollo's alive, he would have said, "Yo, nigga, Adonis, you don't need to fight." And Adonis would have been like, "No, nigga, I can fight." And then went to Rocky, and then this is literally Creed.
Yeah, I know. It's real life, dude. It's real. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like people don't even understand. Like this is a real life movie, dude. It's insane. So, anyways, it was fucking amazing, and it turned out so good. I was hyped, dude. I was losing my fucking mind. It was in London, so it was like at 9 a.m. I was losing my mind at like 10 a.m, like going crazy, dude. But yeah. Great fucking fight. If you guys get a chance to watch the highlights or something, go watch it. And when this rematch comes up, get ready, strap in, because I feel like it's gonna be sick. Now, the one thing that sucks is like a lot of people have been saying like we don't need the rematch because
this is the third fight.
Well, for them it's gonna be their second fight, but also it's like this moment only happens once, right?
Okay.
Where it's like the dad shows up, like everything that happened was like storybook, like everything that happened. So like I feel like the rematch isn't gonna be as intense and stuff because there's only someone said it perfectly. They're like, this only happens this only happens once first or something like that, right? Like the first, there's only one first time that it happened. So like it all came together and it was like the first time where they're finally getting in the ring, they're finally doing it. Now we've seen it and it's like, is it gonna match? But I have a feeling it will. And it's gonna be fucking sick. So that's really sick. If you guys aren't into boxing, I'm sorry that I bored you with that, but it's definitely worth it. It's fucking good. And this weekend we got some good fights too. We got this weekend is actually if you guys have a chance on Friday to watch boxing, it's gonna be sick because they're doing the first ever boxing event in Times Square, like in Times Square outside in the downtown New York. Like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And
you know what's so funny though? I want to say really quick, is you're hype about this, but I know New Yorkers are pissed.
Oh, I mean, so the thing about it,
I feel like a lot of people, because I mean I've been in New York and like a lot of like people just walk because they have to get to work and everything, and I feel like they can't walk there because they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta pay or something like that.
Well, so
I feel like they'll be pissed.
This fight because it's in Times Square, there's not a lot of room for them to have like people, so that it's only open to 300 VIP.
That's what I'm saying.
VIP, like VVIP.
Like have you been in New York?
No.
Like bro, like they walk everywhere, bro, and like. Tourists as well, like tourists makes it's a lot happening in that Times Square area. So like if you cut that off for just 300 people, I feel like New Yorkers are gonna be mad.
But I think most of them are gonna be watching the fights. You know, I feel like they're gonna be excited. But
no, New Yorkers be pissed, bro.
But well, Ariel Helwani was, because they were basically saying like it's gonna be 300 people inside the little area, because there's not enough room for a lot of people, but like 300 people in there. But they're gonna have if you think about it, like people in the buildings surrounding it are gonna be able to watch for free, right? And then even if you're like Ariel Helwani was bringing it up, he's like, I just keep imagining like some family from Norway who's just on vacation and they walk through Times Square and they're like, what's going on here? And they're just getting to watch Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney and all these people like fight for free, you know. So this weekend is, I think it's Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Devin Haney versus, I don't know who he's fighting. I forgot the guy's name. And then also Teofimo Lopez, I think, is fighting on this card too, they're all really good fighters. So that's going to be sick. And then on Saturday is Canelo. And then on Sunday is Inoue. So like there's like 3 huge boxing matches this weekend. And then also there's UFC this weekend, which I think the main event is, I don't know who it is. But it's gonna be sick. I'm excited. I mean, I'm also gonna be in a wedding this weekend, so I'm not gonna probably not be able to see everything, but it's all good. I'll be able to watch some stuff. Corey Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo, which is gonna be a sick ass fight. Oh, Bo Nichols on this fight card too. Oh, D-Rod's on this fight card too.
Bo Nichols is such a fun.
Your boy D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez. That's Lisa's roommate's.
That's Matt's brother.
Yeah, Lisa's friend's brother.
Shout out Matt.
So that's gonna be sick. So there's gonna be some good fights. There was also this last Saturday too. So what was crazy is I woke up that morning and watched the Chris Eubanks Conor Benn fight, and then I was like, okay, I reached my peak, and I was like, that was amazing. Then after that was UFC, and the main card was the main event was Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates, and that shit was fucking good too, dude. Ian Gary's the truth. He dominated him for 4.5 rounds, and then at the very last minute almost got beat, but didn't get beat and ended up winning, and so he's still undefeated.
Did he knock him out?
No, it went to decision. But
why was it 5 rounds then?
It was main event. It was
main event
5 rounds, and it was.
I was gonna say, like, he's not a champion.
Yeah, no. But for main events, I'll usually do 5 rounds. So yeah, that was a sick ass fight. So there was just combat sports is on fire right now, guys. If you guys don't watch it, you need to. It's great. This weekend's gonna be sick. 3 fucking big boxing matches this weekend, plus the UFC. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
All right. And also, sticking on sports, right? Big things are happening, and bruh, freaking NBA playoffs, man.
The
NBA
Lakers are losing
playoffs
right now.
Are insane.
The Lakers are losing 24-14, dude.
Damn, yeah. So what's crazy?
LeBron hasn't scored a point.
That's crazy. We're gonna after this we're gonna end the podcast because we're gonna watch a game. But yeah, dude,
it's making me sad, bro.
Yeah. What's crazy is that the Lakers have Luka and LeBron, and they're losing to Ant, who Ant is the fucking
Ant's
man.
really
Let's
good.
just say Ant's the fucking man.
Ant's
he's
really
so
good,
dude. It's insane
man.
the fact that he's like doing this to Luka and LeBron.
But I mean,
crazy.
their team is good though, man. Let's give them Rudy Gobert. Like I don't want to say he sucks, but he's not a great offensive player, but he's a great defensive player. So he's one of the best defensive players in the league. So you got that, and then you also have Julius Randle over there, who's a really good basketball player as well. And then you got Jaden McDaniels. Then you got freaking Naz Reid, who was 6th Man of the Year last year. So they're a good team, and their coach is really good. So, and if you want to be honest about it all, like Luka's only been there for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
So like, you know, and JJ's a new coach. So I'm not making excuses. It's just like if you see. Like I think the glitz and glamour are away now, and I think this team that's been established and went to the Western Conference Finals last year, because Ant went to the Western Conference Finals last year, is exposing the glitz and glamour. It's like, okay, this is what this team really is.
They're good, but like this is a real team.
Yeah, exactly. So the only thing I can take out of this, I hope they don't lose today, 25-15, 27-15. Oh my God. Man, I hope they don't lose today. But the only thing I can take out of this is because yesterday, this is why I love the NBA, man. Yesterday, Giannis Antetokounmpo could have played his last game in Milwaukee. And there were, I don't know how serious this was or if this was a rumor, but there were talks.
About him coming to the Lakers?
About him coming to the Lakers. There were talks.
And they can't afford to pay 3 superstars.
This is what everybody's saying. Dude, it's so funny because I told this to Tim. Tim's been a Laker fan all his life, but I've been a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
And I told him like, oh man, like I'm done with the Sixers, man. They disappoint me all the time. I'm just being a Laker fan. Like I'm a Laker fan now because LeBron.
Yeah.
Like I'm rooting for you guys. And I think he texted me something today, and I was like, Giannis to the Lakers. He's like, bro, I think you're officially a Laker fan. We say delusional things like that all the time. Yeah. And I was like, so the discourse is, if LeBron wants a ring, he would take a pay cut for somebody like Giannis. He doesn't
need the money.
He does not need the money. So if you pick up a Giannis next to a Luka with a LeBron, that team is going to win next year.
But if they lose, though,
that's
what's even worse.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
I don't see that team losing.
I think that
I don't see that team losing though at all. That team is going 72-0 or 82-0. Sorry.
I was actually thinking about that though. Like, has a team ever gone undefeated in the NBA?
No. The closest is I think the Warriors. They did 73-9, I think.
Damn. Which can I say this real quick? I watched the Warriors game last night.
They lost today.
Or was it last night? 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
They lost today?
They lost. They got smacked.
Really?
Yeah. So it's 3-2.
It's 3. Oh shit.
Yeah. Which I think they're still gonna win.
Yeah, but that game was fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Well, on the Giannis thing. Did you see afterwards when the guy Giannis was getting he got in his face?
So that's
the guy's dad?
Bro, I was so hyped because I was like, that's a valid crash out. Like you can't be on the court antagonizing.
Yeah, he was like going like this and holding up the towel in front of Giannis, and then he got in his face and stuff. Like that was sick.
Drama, man, the drama, bro.
That was the playoffs.
That was Halliburton's dad.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So,
which makes it even crazier. Like, bro, how do you not know? Like, Giannis is huge. Yeah. First of all,
he's like 7.
Yeah, he's like I think they're 6'11".
Yeah,
bro, Giannis is huge. So for you to just do that, and he just lost.
Yeah,
like, and you're just in his face like that, bro.
Giannis kept his cool at first. Huh? I feel like he kept his cool at first, but then I mean,
he was pushing around Ben Mathurin too. Like he had him like he grabbed his head and like, dude, I love that, bro. Yeah,
the playoffs are amazing because like it gets so chippy and so intense, dude. The Warriors game,
game is crazy.
Draymond, it pisses me off so much. He's such a dirty ass player, but when he's like fighting everyone during like I was going crazy.
Like, bro, people hate Draymond, but you need a guy like that on your team.
Yeah. Well, he ended up pulling it off he won the game at the end, which is crazy. It pissed me off, dude.
You need what do you call it? Like like people who will ride or die. Like Draymond Green, anything happens to Steph, you're getting punched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the same thing with the Lakers. The Lakers have it with Vando. Vando does the same thing. He's like an enforcer. That's what they call it, enforcer.
There was a point where I was like, I don't know if you saw when he was on the ground and Draymond grabbed that guy's jersey. Like,
I didn't see that. No.
I forgot who he got tangled up with someone, and then like the guy like he grabbed like his ankle, and then the guy pushed his legs up, and then he grabbed his jersey. Like they were about to like fight, and I was like, honestly, if I was that guy on top, I would have just just one hammer, like one just clean, just like from the top punch and just knock Draymond out. Just fuck Draymond.
You can't do that. You can't.
I know you get suspended.
Like you got to do like I feel like in the NBA, in order for you to just get a technical foul, you got to do like the push-offs, not like actual fists. I feel like you got to be like, man, fuck you.
But I think it would have been worth it just to get one punch on him.
Dude, 31-19, dude. They're getting smacked right now. LeBron only has 3 points. Luka only has 3 points.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the first quarter, man. I think it's over for our guy.
No, we gotta. There's always time for them to come back.
Oh
they always
my
come.
God,
the people come back,
dude.
It's all about runs, right? So they can make a run, come back.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm gonna be really
lose, though,
sad. If the Lakers lose.
But I mean, that just shows how tough the Western Conference, is, dude. It's insane. Like I mean, the Clippers.
So basically, I was wrong. I've been wrong. So let's go down the line real quick.
Yeah, go through it.
Yeah,
I want to see too.
I've been super wrong, bro. So let's get into this, guys. So the Thunder, I was right about that. They smacked them.
Yeah.
The Nuggets and the Clippers. Denver actually leads, so I'm wrong about that.
That was sick, and my guy Aaron Gordon is the shit.
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon.
That last second freaking chip in is crazy.
Yeah,
like bro, these playoffs are insane.
The playoffs are insane.
I'm technically wrong about this too because the Clippers are losing the series, and then
also
Lakers and Timberwolves. I'm wrong about this because Minnesota leads 3-1.
Can I talk about the Rockets real quick? Because I really fucking like what's the name? Booker Brooks.
Bro, Dylan Brooks. Oh
Devin
my
Brooks.
God.
Devin Brooks. I like
hate
him.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, I know you do.
So annoying.
I like him, and he's tough, dude. And he
is tough though. Yeah.
Did you see when him and Jimmy Butler were getting into it?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking sick, dude.
Jimmy Butler was like,
I love Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's my favorite fight.
He said
one of my favorite
and
players. But yeah, that shit was sick. Cause I mean, he's good, dude. He doesn't like fall under pressure. Like he's fucking good. And Van Fleet or Van. I hate that his name is Van Vliet and not Van Fleet. It's Van Vliet. It's so dumb. But anyways, Van Vliet, he's fucking sick too. I like him. And Green, oh dude, I kind of like the Rockets.
Hell no, I hate the Rockets.
I don't want to like the Rockets, but I like the Rockets. They're good. And
so
that game was so fucking good.
So for me, guys, this is me. If the Lakers lose, I hope they don't lose. But if the Lakers lose, I am going only for the Nuggets or the Clippers. Nuggets because Russell Westbrook is there.
Yeah,
I need Russell Westbrook to get a ring.
Aaron Gordon's my guy.
Or the Clippers. I like Kawhi. James Harden has my last name. Pause. And I would love for them to win, because I like James Harden and I like Kawhi. But then I also would love the Warriors to win. Anybody else other than them, I don't want to win.
I don't want the Warriors to win.
I don't want anybody else to win. Literally, like the only other team that I wanted to win was the Bucks. Nobody else, dude. I don't like the Cavaliers. I don't like the Pacers. I don't like the Celtics. The Knicks and Pistons. If the Knicks can pull it off, I would like the Knicks to win.
Yeah, I like the
Knicks.
But
everybody else, dude, I hate the Rockets. Oh, I like Ant. So if Timberwolves win, that'd be cool. But I don't want the Thunder to win.
Cavs fucking destroyed the Heat. The Cavs beat the Heat by 50-something points.
Yeah, bro.
55 points.
The Heat was crazy. A 10th seed. They weren't even supposed to be there, to be honest.
Yeah, that was Pacers.
No, I don't like the Pacers. I don't like Halliburton.
Celtics.
These guys are good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. But like as somebody, a player that I enjoy watching, I don't like Halliburton.
So Pacers are in. Celtics,
I don't like
Celtics
Halliburton. Donovan Mitchell is cool though. So if the Cavs do take it, it's okay. Donovan Mitchell's all right.
I got Donovan Mitchell.
And Darius Garland's cool. I don't know, man. Just not the Celtics, not the Thunder, and not the Rockets. I'm good with anybody else.
So whoever wins the Nuggets versus Clippers has to play the Thunder.
Yeah, which I think they're gonna smack. Like people
Thunder?
think the Thunder is gonna win. whoever wins that series is gonna beat the hell out of Thunder.
Thunder, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we got
I
Lakers,
genuinely
Timberwolves
think so.
going right now, and then Warriors. Okay, that's good. That's just dope. And then Celtics are in. Knicks win. Let's say Knicks win tomorrow. They're in against the Celtics, which is gonna be a really fucking tough game for them.
Yeah.
And then we got the Cavs and the Pacers.
Which, yeah, I don't want either one of them to win. Yeah,
Damn,
I'm done.
son.
I'm done with the East. But yeah, man, all in all, bro, the playoffs are really, 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 really
Like
fun.
any game that you watch is fun. Like, okay, this is what I'll say. The playoffs are always fun and they're always amazing. Any game that you watch is gonna be fun. Like, just throw on any playoff game. If there's a playoff game tonight, and there is every single night, just throw it on. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna have a good time, unless it's a blowout.
Yeah.
But when they're close, dude, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. It's so fucking good. So hopefully the Lakers actually put up a good fight today, so we can watch a good game. Because I love watching playoff games.
They gotta come back, man. They have to come back. What's the score? Let's see the score real quick. Okay, 31-22. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. But yeah, so go watch the playoffs. This weekend we don't really have too much going on. I'm going to Arizona to be in a wedding.
I'm about to go see Thunderbolts tomorrow.
Yeah, for all my H3 fans, I'm still waiting to hear back from them. I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith, but I'm trying to keep my spirits high.
Every time he says that, what happens? Every single time. So that's good that you said it out loud. Let's go. Let's go.
But yeah, if you guys watched the last episode, I had the interview with H3 on last Tuesday, and it seemed like things went well, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything back, so I'm still waiting to hear. It's one of those things where I was like, it's one of those things where it's like, it seems too good to be true in the first place. The fact that I even got an interview with them is fucking crazy, right? So I'm just kind of like, man, like I really hope they use me. And then even this week, I just been thinking, I'm like, man, I should have said this. Man, I should have said that. Like, I should have said this.
You can't think like that, man.
I already have and I'm like, damn, if I get one more chance, like if I get to talk to Ethan or if I get to get a chance to talk to them again, there's so many things I wish I could have said more about what I'm capable of and what I can do and what I've done before. And
you can't think like that, man. You put your all into it, man. You did everything. You put it on the table. It's like, I feel like if it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. And if it's not supposed to happen, it's not supposed to happen. Your blessing's supposed to be somewhere else, but you can't dwell on what you didn't say or did not say or you know what I mean? Because I feel like you gave it your all. You put yourself out there, and it's up to them to really pick. So if they deem some other person as whatever, then your path is another path. Like, I think about that all the time when I Uber.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy when I be just in my own head when I Uber. It's so far-fetched from what we're talking about. Yeah. But I think about, sometimes I don't accept a ride, and I accept another ride. It's like, why did I pick that person up instead of that person? Like, everything's meant to happen for some reason.
Yeah. No, I believe that.
I mean, maybe, honestly, maybe you're supposed to go to Arizona and enjoy that real quick, then come back and get that phone call. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that's supposed to happen. Like, maybe they're, freaking doing something at the thing and they just haven't called you yet. Or maybe freaking Dan didn't even talk to Ethan yet. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of factors to factor in. But yeah, you can't dwell on I didn't say this or that.
Yeah. And I don't know how fast they're in a need for this position, you know what I mean? I feel like they already kind of got things going, and I feel like it's like a thing where they're like, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. It doesn't seem like an immediate hire where they're like, we have to have this person in now, you know? Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things where they can take their time with it. So hopefully there's still a chance for me. But like I said, keep me in your prayers, guys.
I've watched a few, but I haven't seen anything that said we're hiring. So for them to even look at your way is like, I feel like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
They have you in mind, I feel like.
Then I was thinking too, I'm like, even let's say I don't get it now, maybe someone leaves later and they're like, Adrian, we still have it, there's a chance that they can still bring me in or something. So I don't know. But so far it's nothing. So just keep me in your prayers, guys. I'm gonna go to Arizona this weekend, enjoy myself in Tucson, and have a blast with all my friends and enjoy one of my best friends getting married to another one of my best friends. So I'm excited for that. And I'm excited for them to start their little family. Well, they already have a family. They already have 2 kids, but I'm excited for that and just to see all my friends and be around everyone. It's gonna be sick. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. We got UFC this weekend. We got boxing this weekend. We got NBA playoffs this weekend. We got Last of Us season. This next episode on Sunday is going to be fucking crazy. I already know it. It's like Sunday's episode is going to be insane. I
got a new car.
Oh, yeah, Avery got a new car. Hell yeah. I got to go check it out right now. That's sick.
I got a new car, man.
That's sick.
I got a freaking Kia Soul, a 2019 Kia Soul, because my car was going to blow up on me soon.
Yeah.
I didn't know when, but it definitely was.
I mean, it definitely was. Yeah.
Did I tell you what happened?
Yeah, you got like a flat tire and then like...
No.
What happened?
That's not what happened. So I got a flat tire, but that was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
But, bro, my engine was leaking oil.
Oh, you did tell me that. Yeah,
oh, okay. Yeah, my engine was leaking oil, and like the whole engine was wet with oil.
Oh shit.
And like I was literally just driving it. Like I probably was driving like this for probably honestly like 6-7 months. Honestly. It's been a long time, and I was like, I didn't think anything of it, but the smell was getting strong.
Oh shit.
And I got nervous. I got scared.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, like,
yeah, you just gotta get.
If I don't take care of this and this car dies on me, I'm screwed with Uber. Like, I need the Uber. That's my second income. That's what makes living in California.
Yeah, available. Pretty much.
Yeah. So I was like, man, I gotta get another car. Yes, my APR was ridiculously through the roof because I just don't have good credit. But it was lower than the last time I got a car.
Hey, there's always positives, guys. We're getting up. Hey, get that membership. So we can Avery's got a new car payment. You gotta take care of. So
yeah,
you guys gotta definitely.
Which crazy now because I'm like treating Uber like a job now. So like I wake up at 6 and I do 6 hours. So I do 6 to 12.
Oh, okay.
And then I just started that. So I do 6 to 12, and then from 12, I grind on my music because I'm like 32 now, and I'm like, yo, this needs to happen now. Yeah. This car payment with my rent, with everything else, dude, this music needs to shake. Yeah. And then on top of that, like the things that's happening soon. Yeah. So I'm like,
and seeing Stevie and stuff like Michael B. Jordan freaking this.
Shout out
watch
Stevie,
the video.
man.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Shout out Stevie. We just talked yesterday for
and your guys' video your video.
Fucking, no, the Spotify 500,000.
500,000 is crazy.
Crazy. So yeah, man. That's what happened in my life.
Things are. I think we're on the right before everything gets good. Yeah. So right before maybe we're at that point where like things seem a little down right now, but things are gonna get better. It's right around the corner. It's like that meme where they show like the person digging and like right on the other side of the wall. Like you feel like you're gonna give up, and you're like, I feel like I'm gonna give up, and then there's diamonds right on the other side of the wall. So hopefully we're gonna keep pushing. One thing, if you guys are still here, thank you obviously for watching this episode, and make sure you guys like and subscribe. The one thing my mom keeps telling me to say, and I keep forgetting, my mom keeps saying, make sure that when you guys subscribe, that you guys do subscribe all. I think when you subscribe, it just subscribes to the channel anyways, but I think what she was talking about is notifications. But make sure if you guys are doing subscribe, make sure
you gotta say what the people say on YouTube. Hey, subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Yeah, and hit
that notification bell.
And make sure you do all. Make sure you do all, so that way you're seeing when our videos come out and everything, so that way you guys can watch it. But yeah, man, we're gonna have fun this weekend. We'll see you guys next weekend. We're gonna go see Thunderbolts, and then we'll come back next weekend. We'll have a review on Thunderbolts. We'll talk about Last of Us. We'll talk about the NBA playoffs. We'll talk about boxing. We'll talk about UFC. Same old shit, dog. Another week, all right? But we love you guys.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it, guys.
Hopefully we get those two watch hours, and then by next week we'll have memberships.
Literally, just two. Yeah. So we just need 2 of y'all to just watch this all the way through.
Yeah, just watch one episode all the way through.
Lakers are down 3 points.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. We're all back. Okay, cool. We're going to go watch this game. Love you guys. Till next time. Peace.
They came back, bro.